Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Dema Tutorials Ask Class. Dema Tutorials Ask Class is an educational channel here on YouTube, and what I do is to help students who are preparing for the exams on government and literature. Today we're going to look at post-UTME past questions, okay? Post-UTME past questions and answers on government, and we are going to be taking our lesson from UNN post-UTME past questions. Okay, so we're going to look at post-UTME past questions of UNN the second day, the day 2, okay, in 2007. Okay, so we're looking at year 2007 post-UTME past question, government post-UTME past questions of UNN. Okay, now the first one is: franchise means the option A, right of all French citizens to vote; B, right of all adults to vote; C, right of all aliens to vote; and D, right of all property owners to vote. Which one is the correct answer? Now, franchise simply means the right of qualified adults, adult citizens of a given society to vote and be voted for in an election. Okay, it means the right of qualified adults. Okay, qualified adults. And what qualifies an adult is the age. Okay, when someone gets to the age of 18, the person has the right to vote and be voted for in an election. Okay, and that is franchise, the right to vote and be voted for. Okay? So the correct answer to this question is option B. Okay, right of all adults to vote, not French citizens to vote, not aliens to vote, not property owners only, but adults to vote, okay, and be voted for. So that's franchise. Now, this is the next question. Question 2. In unitary system of government, power is derived from, we have option A rigid constitution; B, the judiciary; C, the executive head of state; and D, one source of authority. Now, what is unitary government? Now, unitary government is a kind of government system in which a single power, which is known as the central government, controls the whole government. A single power known as the central government. The central government controls the whole government. Okay. In fact, all powers and administrative divisions lies at the central place. Okay. All powers and administrative division authorities lies at the central place. So the central government has the power. Okay, the central government controls the whole government. Okay, all other governments are under the central government. Okay, they receive the authorities from the central government. That is unitary system of government. Okay, so the correct answer to this question is option D. Option D, one source of authority. One source of authority. Okay, option D is the correct answer, and that source of authority is the central government. Now let's move to the next question. The power allocated to the federal government in a federation are primarily contained in the powers allocated to the federal government in a federation are primarily contained in we have option A, central legislative list; B, residual legislative list; C, concurrent legislative list; and D, exclusive legislative list. Now, in the Constitution, there is what is called the legislative list. Okay, now the legislative list in the Constitution provides for the distribution of powers between the federal government and the state government. Okay, it provides for the distribution of powers between the state government and the federal government. It tells where the federal government alone should legislate, and where the state government alone should legislate, and where the federal government and the state government should legislate. Okay, now we have the exclusive list. Now, the exclusive list, the legislative list that is found in the Constitution, is assigned to the federal government. Okay, now another one we have is called concurrent legislative list. Now, the concurrent legislative list is assigned to both the federal government and the state government. is assigned to both the federal government and the state government, okay? And it clearly defines areas in which the federal government and the state government can legislate, and the area where only the federal government can legislate and where the state government only can legislate, okay? Now we have another one called the residual legislative list. The residual legislative list, okay? And the residual legislative list is assigned to states, okay? The residual legislative list is assigned to states, okay? It contains areas where the state should legislate. So the correct answer to this question, let's go to the question. The correct answer to this question is option D, exclusive legislative list. Exclusive legislative list. This is the legislative list that contains the power that is allocated to the federal government. Okay, not the residual legislative list, which is for states, or concurrent legislative list, which is for the both. Now let's move to the next one. A constitution is said to be rigid if it is. A constitution is said to be rigid if it is. We have option A, can only be interpreted by the military. Option B, is written by different authors. C, cannot be amended by the executive. And D, has cumbersome provisions for its amendment. Which one is the correct answer? Okay, the correct answer is option D. Now let's see why option D is the correct answer. Now, a rigid constitution is a written constitution, okay? It's a written constitution, and for it to be amended, it has to go through different, many cumbersome processes, okay? It has cumbersome provisions for its amendment, okay? It cannot just be amended easily. So, option D, that's why option D is the correct answer. Option D is the correct answer, okay? Now, that'll be all for today. I hope you learned something from this video. Next week, I'll be bringing you another video on pursuing past questions. If you like this video, please, I need you to subscribe to the channel. Please subscribe to the channel. It will help me make a decision on the kind of video I should bring for you guys on this channel, okay? Subscribe to the channel if you like the video, and also share it to your friends. I also want to know in the comment section your university, your prospective university, so I can source for the past questions and do a video on it. Okay? Thank you very much for watching. I will see you guys again next week.